Now we talk about a cat giving birth. It's so adorable and growth, actually. It's actually pretty growth. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I am Richard. This is Richard's channel, and due to the pandemic, I have a cat that I didn't get fixed soon enough, and she got pregnant, and then she gave birth. This is the story of that. This is a channel about me. Every now and again, I guess I should do some talking about me, and this is kind of it. She's my youngest animal, and I still have to get her fixed as of this moment because she's in the other room with her kittens, and I don't know if I can really let her get big enough, or I don't know when I can get her fixed because she needs to be nursing the kittens right now. But anyway, so what I'm doing with my life right now is I'm turning my house into this processing plant. I've been trying to do this before, but it's part of the whole book haul thing, and I'm going, all right, I need to process all of my books, and I've got clutter all over the floor and old mail and garbage like that. So I need to process all of that, and I'm just going and going and going and going, and in the middle of it, there is Mistopheles. She was pregnant, and she starts, as I'm making breakfast, start bumping me in the leg and crying for attention. And I picked her up, and I petted her, and I talked to her, and I did all those things. And then I put her down, and I noticed that she was bleeding. She was bleeding from her back end there. I'm like, oh, her water broke. So I get a bunch of towels together, and I set them on the couch. And I set Mistopheles on the couch, and I go back to making my breakfast. I mean, you're in the middle of something. And a few minutes later, there she is again, bumping at me. And I go, oh, that's weird. You're supposed to stay on the nest I made for you. And then I notice that she's got a kitten hanging out her back end. So I go and I get another towel. I've dirtied something like 6 towels at this point. And I lay it down. And her kitten pops out, and she starts doing cat things, starts licking it. And then oh really, that's just rude, some truck. Anyway, so then I'm going about doing my thing, and I hear a kitten in a different room. I realize the kitten I saw being born was the second kitten that was born. So I went and I found the kitten who was in the study, right next to my broken chair, and she'd actually crawled inside a Wabba Grill cup. So because I got just trash that I've been trying to get out of there, and was crying for her mother, and I think it's a she. I picked that kitten up, and I was taking it to the kitchen to be with the mother when I saw Mistopheles carrying her other kitten to my bedroom. Okay, so she takes her second kitten to my bedroom, and I give her her first kitten, and she takes that kitten to her bedroom, and she lays down and helicopter? Really helicopter. She lays down and pops out 4 more. And there you have it. I've fulfilled one of the things I always wanted to do in life, which was to watch a cat give birth. I don't know why I wanted to do this. It's not exactly a beautiful affair. I got blood on one of my shirts because of it, and much as I love Mistopheles, and she often joins me when I'm sleeping, I now cannot use my bedroom as a major processing plant. In fact, what I was doing is I was sleeping on the couch and putting all the stuff on the bed, and what that started doing was that it started building up detritus, little bits, not too large for dust, almost like sand, but not silicate. Just things that accumulate when you're a big fat guy and you can't clean up after yourself, because I was hurt and couldn't clean up after myself. So I was doing, well, that's put together on the bed. So I changed my strategy of I've got a bin, it's like this, and I would sweep everything into a dustpan and dump it in the bin, and then I would take the bin and I would set it on the bed and I'd sort everything out. So in the bedroom I had a trash can, I had a recyclables can, I had an aluminum cans bin, a bin for plastic, and then a bunch of other bins for various items like stationery and clothing, and just as you go through you sort everything, and then that's what you do, you know. But now I can't do that, so I finally put together my new chair. So my broken chair I still have. So second landing gear from the chair that broke, and half of that chair is in my garage and half of that chair is still in the detritus in the study, and I will be setting that out, hoping the scrappers will take it tomorrow on trash day. But now I've had to change this to the kitchen, and I have had to change my strategy entirely to, at the end of the day before I go to work, the kitchen better be clean. For two reasons. One, I need to cook and eat in there, and two, crap piling up is part of the problem. So I need to not have the crap pile up. I mean, I can see there's still one food item in this room that, two, not including, I've still got my vodka in here. I was filming with this earlier. Got some stuff for Christmas, but I actually was storing at least one food item in this room still, and I got to get it out of here, so I will do that. But, you know, during the pandemic, I became a really bad hoarder. I was already a hoarder. I became a much worse hoarder, and I'm trying to dig myself out of it. And I will tell you this much. Throw everything away is not a good strategy, because you'll just get more shit. That's all you'll do. You'll get more garbage. So you have to, you know, it's like, well, I bought too much food. I've got boxes of food. So I need to stop buying food when I have it. I need to learn that discipline. Otherwise, I will buy food that goes bad, and I will build up another thing of food. So it's very important that I moderate myself. Anyway, so that's just the update of my life at this particular moment, is that I am working on things. I have a pregnant cat I'm taking care of, and I've had to turn my kitchen into a processing plant that gets cleaned regularly. In fact, you might say that I went from being archaeological dig conditions, where you leave everything where it is when you're done working because you're going to go right back to it, to clean lab conditions, where you need to clean the lab, otherwise you contaminate experiments. Y'all remember chemistry class. First thing you do is you clean up your lab table. Last thing you do is you clean up your lab table. Anyway, I'm Richard. Woohoo! I'm Danger Ducky, and I'd say it'll be gnarly if you comment, like, and subscribe.